Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome to All Things Delicious. Today on Brave Belly, we're going to keep it all the way creamy because we're having the creamy carbonara, the newest flavor from Buldak Samyang. All right, this is their stir-fried ramen. We're going to compare it to the classic, everybody's favorite flavor, the most popular, the original carbonara. We're gonna see the difference. We're gonna compare the two. Also, I'm gonna have it with some of this Kewpie Japanese mayo. I don't know if you guys tried it with this. I haven't, so it's gonna be my first time. We're gonna see if it's any better. Hope you guys brought your appetite, because you know I did. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road. I just want to show you guys the difference because there is a slight difference. I already started heating up some water that way to expedite everything. All right, so we're gonna open it up. So this is the classic. I just want you guys to see it. They're both 550 calories, so same thing. And check out the pictures. So this is the classic, just the stir-fried ramen with the little Korean chicken. All right, over a bowl of pasta or sitting on a bowl of pasta. And this one been always like everybody's favorite, the creamy carbonara. I like it very much as well. And so this is the new graphics. Okay, a little bit different. Looks like the chicken is slurping, you know, the pasta or the spaghetti right off the fork. And it's a little picture of the creamy carbonara. Looks a little bit different in comparison. So this is their newest flavor. All right, so let's see how the old school one looks. Okay, nice big old block, square block. We have the sauce separate with this is that fire sauce, and then this is the Buldak powder, and this is the new one. This is the all the way creamy one. So it's a circle, and it cracked, but that's fine. But there's the comparison, just in case you guys were curious. Just want to kind of be a little bit in depth with it. Same thing. You got your packet of sauce here. So this is the comparison. Looks very relatively similar. And then this is the creamy. And this is the classic. And we're back. All right, so it's boiled up, ready to be prepared. I'm gonna do it in front of you guys. That way you see I keep it real. I use all the hot sauce. Actually, first I'm gonna use the powder so it disperses nice. So this is the original. It smells like, it has a resemblance of like a ranch or something like that. Check that out. And then we're just gonna put, actually, I'm gonna just do it first. I'm gonna taste it without any spice at all. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't eat this, you know, with the full spice. Some people don't use it at all. So we're gonna compare it. And this is the creamy. So far it looks exactly the same. Now I'm gonna mix that up real quick. Guys, I'm salivating. This is my first meal of the day. Wow, it smells very rich and nice with these greens in here. Looks like maybe like a parsley or something. Let me see the ingredients. Might say if it's parsley. Okay, ramen noodles, powder packet, milk, sugar, salt, mozzarella cheese, water, enzymes, blah, blah, blah. Some kind of paprika, some butter, garlic, soybean oil, and black pepper. So it doesn't say anything about these little greens in there, but they look nice. Check that out. And you could see this is the original, but relatively creamy. Okay, maybe I used a little too much water, but that's fine. I don't measure. It says 8 tablespoons. I'm not gonna go 8 times. That's ridiculous. I never do it that way anyway. So, and this is the new one. I'm excited. And I never tried these Buldak Samyang noodles without the full spice. So this is kind of like a little cheat, but realistically, I feel like this is the most decadent way to enjoy this. That way you could taste the full flavor, yet it's not like, you know, what Bulldog Samyang is intended for. I feel like if you purchase this, you want some of that spice. So we will, oh, this one smells like richer and more creamier and like more buttery and more milky. All right, so this one, milk, mozzarella cheese powder, paprika, butter, mixed cheese powder. So more cheese powder, cheddar cheese. So this one basically has a lot more cheese flavor. That's that's what they mean by creamy. So a lot more cheesy. So first, let's just try it straight up. I believe this should be mixed well enough. All right, now we're gonna do the classic carbonara. No heat. Look at that. First bite going in. Really buttery and smooth. You taste that butter and milk. You don't get like a rich cheesy flavor. You get like a salty, garlicky butter and milk, which sounds good. All right, and does taste like super smooth. You could make your kids like a bowl of this, and yourself, for the grown-ups, a bowl of that heat. All right, so let's see this one. This is the creamy. Wow. Basically, this is the same except way more cheesier. You get that hit of cheese first thing. All right, so now we're gonna put in the spice. So yeah, basically they're the same. This one's just like a lot cheesier. And it's got like that creamy cheese flavor, you know, like basically like a mix of like mozzarella and a mix of like cheddar, you know, like white cheddar, that savory, like delicious salty cheese. That's what it tastes like. I know, sounds great. And I'm freaking starving, guys. All right, so now we will do the full heat and full heat on this one. Looks like I didn't even, oh, there we go. This looks like it might have had slightly more of that spice in it. All right, so now let's mix that up. And now it's coming to life with its beautiful reddish orange color. Oh, I can't wait to eat this because being that it's so creamy and cheesy, it looks like that would cut down on that heat, which I'm not a fan of, like the super crazy, ridiculous heat, although I do eat it, especially when I'm dieting. I feel like it quenches my hunger cravings when I have that like scorching ember heat in my belly. And it's been working, so, but yeah, I feel like it's more pleasant when it's less spicy, and I feel like that's why this carbonara might be a big hit. All right, so it looks relatively similar. And so first I'm gonna try the original carbonara. Check that out. Now I do have chopsticks, but I feel like this is perfect. This is more like Italian since carbonara. All right, let's go. Check that out. All right, guys, cheers. First bite, the original, the classic, the old school carbonara. Let's go. I could see why this is everybody's favorite, or the top like 3 or so, something like that, because that creaminess cuts down from the intensity of that spice. It makes it way more enjoyable than the rest of the Bulldogs, in my opinion. Really good, really mellow compared to the other flavors. I love this one. All right, and this is we're gonna keep it all the way creamy one. So looks very, very similar. This might be a little bit lighter in color. You see, this one's slightly lighter, just a pinch lighter. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. Way more cheesier, like white cheddar. That delicious, delicious cheese flavor. I love white cheddar, like white cheddar popcorn or white cheddar like chips. It's just so bomb. And these noodles are fire. Guys, so far I'm excited because I feel like I just discovered my new favorite flavor and I'm totally serious about it. It just tastes more delicious, more decadent, and more cheesy. Now we're gonna add some of this I don't know if it's Kewpie or QP, but this is the Japanese mayo, and the difference is that they actually use egg yolk in it. So that's a difference. That's why, you know, some people can't have it, I guess, because maybe the egg yolk, they're sensitive to it. I'm not sensitive to any type of foods. I'm allergic to absolutely nothing. So I'm lucky for that. And this is straight out of Tokyo, product of Japan. 100 calories for a tablespoon. I'm gonna open it up. Oh, you smell that mayo smell? And I've had this before, full disclosure. Look at the little baby engraving. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but basically, they have a cute little baby as their logo. And I love the artwork and graphics of like Japanese products. I'm an artistic person, and for me, I'm very much intrigued by stuff like that. So I love checking out the artwork. It adds to the whole experience. Not only it's pleasing to my senses, not only my taste buds, but also, oh, look at this little starfish. That's cool. I never seen that. See that in the plastic? So I guess it squirts out like a little bit more controlled. We're gonna put a little bit in there. I don't know if that's a lot or if that's a little, but we're gonna see if it gets any creamier. So mix that in there. And I do smell the mayo smell. So like I was saying, I have tried this mayo before and I didn't notice any difference. Now I know there is a difference, but it's not dramatic enough for me to like go out my way to search out this mayo. It just so happens I'm lucky enough to have an Asian Oriental supermarket like down the street from my house. So it was on the shelf. So of course I grabbed it. But otherwise, I wouldn't like mail order it or anything like that. The last time I tried, now I'm gonna compare it this time, you know, with time, your taste buds change. So we will see how I feel about it this time, but that's how it looks, relatively similar. This one looks like super creamy and delicious. All right, so this is the classic, let's go. Ooh, big bite, going in. It's nice. Wow, that's spicy. It's really nice. It does have a slight hint of mayo. It adds more depth to the overall flavor. But would I say it helps the flavor taste better? No, not at all. It just adds slightly more depth, a little more of that mayo flavor, that's all. So all in all, you know, if I wouldn't like suggest that you have you definitely need the mayo, not at all. It doesn't change much. Guys, so delicious. I got these spoons like for the pho, which I'm glad I did because check that out. And that's super creamy, nice and delicious, guys. The carbonara is definitely good. I don't know if you could see the greens. It's like parsley or something. Guys, this definitely hits the spot. Really good, the classic. All right, and now finally the creamy. The creamy looks gorgeous, check that out. All right, creamy bite going in. Check that bite out. Yeah, you do definitely taste that mayo. It gives it like some sharpness to it. You know, like that kind of vinegary, like sharpness of mayonnaise. And I'll be honest with you, it's really unnecessary. I don't think it does anything better. It doesn't make it any less hot. I think it's pointless. So when people recommend the mayo, if you're curious like I am, go ahead and try it, you know, satisfy that curiosity. I'm just one of those people that needs to try stuff, especially when a lot of people recommend it. It's always worth a try, like why not? If a lot of people are saying good things about something, there must be a reason. But in this case, I don't see any reason at all. Like, you really don't need that. It doesn't make it taste better, in my personal opinion. But I must say, the new creamy carbonara is more flavorful, more richer, more westernized, if I'm gonna be honest, just because it's just cheesy. Absolutely delicious. Guys, if you stayed around this long, thank you so much for watching. If you like content like this, I have a lot more. They have 2 other brand new flavors. One is called like Rose, and one is like some kind of curry or something like that, which I do have. That's gonna be a video coming very shortly. I'm gonna compare them. I also have the Buldak fried rice, like I have a kimchi fried rice from Buldak Samyang. And I have dumplings. I have actually carbonara dumplings. So I'm gonna have the creamy carbonara with dumplings. So stay tuned for that, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, signing off.